If you're a brand new player, you want to try to avoid getting hit like me. I have at least decent armor, so I'll be able to take some of the hits. So once we kill all the mobs, also you get a quest at the beginning. I forgot to mention, take the quest because it's worth a lot. But I didn't get anything but crappy gloves. Another video where I can show you what you can actually get. But as you can see, people got master enigmatics. Lockboxes are trash. They got some tier 14 fodder, which is like maybe 80 to 100 gold again. More trash. More 80 to 100 gold crystal binds, which is trash, but hey. 80 to 100 crystal binds again. Some cruxes. More enigmatic scrolls. Some gloves that are tier 15 but blue. This would be maybe like 200 gold right there, 300 in my server. Tier 15, maybe another 300, 400 gold if I'm lucky, maybe 500 for even blue. More enigmatics, more fodder, tier 1400 gold. Going down the list. More cruxes, more crystal binds, more fodder. As you can see, that's like another 80. Now, this person got lucky, they made like 500 gold right there. Or you can even use it for your armor if you save them later on for endgame gear. See, these people just got lucky, all of them 500 gold, 500 gold. Enigmatic scrolls, collaboration crates. You can sell these collaboration crates in the broker, maybe 50-60 gold each. You can open them, you might get items that are worth a little bit more or less if you're lucky. I open them because I get items that I can use to weapon craft and all that stuff. Fodder, Undertaker gloves. Yes, I'm still going through this list right now. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of more lock items which are 500 gold, gauntlets, twin swords, greaves. So you just running it can make some good amount of money. Now here's where you make the majority of your money. Nexus Tranverse quest that you get in the beginning when you're down here. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that before. If you're a new player, accept the quest as soon as you enter the Nexus Tranverse, and then once you head up here, once we finish all the bosses, you'll be able to hand it in for 200 gold, and you have to divide these by 2. I have the reputation boost for 100%. That's why I have it double, but this would be half. But even so, 1,400 and 4,000. I can't do math right now. 4,600, I think. Reputation. And then once you hand it in, accept it again. So that way, for future Nexus runs, you don't have to accept it again. And let's see, what's wrong menu? Wrong menu again. I'm bad at this. Reputation. The Nexus Agnature credits. I am maxed out in reputation, so the reputation doesn't really matter. But as you can see, my credits is pretty decently high, 2,800. Now when you teleport, I like to go into the fortress area, the first option. Here is where the daily quest would be, so you can do Nexus. I didn't accept them because I am going to go to a later Nexus run later today, and I could just do it later. But I'm getting 2 quests per one. Now there's a lot of people here right now you can't see, and there's gonna be a lot of trolls like mystics that drop HP balls and empty balls, so you can't just like press F or whatever key you have to talk to NPCs right around the NPCs. So it's going to be hard to try to talk to them right after a Nexus run. But during non-Nexus times, they'll be clear and you can just talk to them. But as you can see, the trust merchant on the left, you can buy belts. As you can see, this one costs 1 token of the trust token. And you can see the stats are pretty good. And then if you can get 4 tokens, you could get a better version of that one. And of course 8 tokens, you can get an even better version of that one. Now on the right side, this one is going to be the brooch seller. He sells 2 different brooches. I have of course the 1 token one because I just wanted it for the skill. This brooch is especially good because it gives you an extra skill. And as you can read, it contains a usable skill to remove harmful effects. And in order to use it, you just go to once you equip the brooch, you just drag it over and put it into your skill box. And anytime you use that skill, it'll remove silences, it'll remove poison, it'll remove whatever stuns. Stuns I'm not too sure of, I think stuns though. But it can save your life if a priest cannot cleanse you in time during endgame raids. And as you can see, the better version of this, it's slightly better. Stats they don't make too much of a big difference, but it costs 8 tokens instead. Now, if you go into the middle merchant now, in the neutral area, if you have enough reputation, you'll be able to buy anything from any of these areas. But in the neutral area, you could buy all these types of scrolls. I honestly do not suggest them because you could just buy them in the broker.
Tell me a tale.
But if you're like, if you have everything that you need and you don't feel like making money from pristine breathing or pristine indomitable Zerks, then go ahead, try to stack up on supplies for yourself. Like the onslaught scrolls are especially great for DPS characters because they multiply your damage by 134% for 15 minutes. Most raids require you to have one because most likely, if not everyone's using one, you're most likely going to fail the raid or have extremely hard time finishing it. Now, you can get the PvP defense or PvP damage Zerks, which you could put in the broker for a good amount of money. Maybe 300, 400 each for 1.2k points. And as you can see, I got so many credits so easily from one Nexus run. I get maybe 4 of these, and that's 1.2k gold from probably buying these. Now, this is where you buy the nuggets or whatever for Vision Maker 3. I'll go into detail about this more later.
My utmost attention is focused on you.
Take note that these items are used for making the best armor in the game or the weapons in the game, and it costs Agnator credits. So if your aim is to get one of the best items in the game, weapon, armor, whatever, you need to go do a Nexus run. So here's where the tokens I was talking about earlier. Now, the Quartoid token is for the brooch on the right side, or whichever side you're facing. My side is the south side right now, and the trust token is the northern side for the belt merchant. Now notice that it takes 6,500 Agnator credits to buy a brooch or a belt. I bought the 1 token for each because I didn't have enough points and I just needed them to bring my item level up and make myself more powerful for now. And it definitely was worth it. It helped me a lot, and I recommend buying the 1-in-1. And if you ever save up enough points, just go and buy the 8. As you can see, I can buy 4 of these right now. I do more Nexus runs for the next week, and I'll be able to get the brooch and the belt combined.
Is a pleasant surprise.
I'm going to just buy these. I want the damage from the brooch, so I'd rather buy this first for now. So I could buy 3. So I'll leave 3 in my inventory. And you can only hold a maximum of 30,000 points, and you can only gain a maximum amount of 30,000 credits per week. So after the 30,000 you make, if you want to do the Nexus, you can. You'll get some extra gold by chance if you get fodder. But otherwise, there's no other reason to do it. And you just save up to buying these items if you are up to doing it. So that's going to be the end of this guide. Friendly reminder to everyone that's watching, thank you for supporting me, first of all. Second of all, don't forget to ask Ren for BJs, because he's always giving them out. And it's apparently down to 1 gold each. It would be 1 silver, but he has to pay his pimp 99%. And the third thing I would like to say, subscribe if you like my videos, like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, comment how I can improve, and thank you again.